keeping you connected to our community. 11 Connects.
Hello, Southern Colorado, and welcome to 11 Connects. I'm your host, Ryan Nelson, and today we have a familiar face to the show, Marquesa Hobbs from the Platinum Group. How are you today?
I'm great. Happy New Year to you, Ryan.
Happy New Year to you as well.
Thank you.
Now, I'm happy you're here today because you always come with great knowledge when it comes to buying houses, selling houses, but we're at the top of the year right now, and you would know best some of the questions to ask agents. What should we be asking?
So right now, people who think that, hey, I hear spring is the best time to list my house. If you think that, you need to get things in motion right now. And the first thing you need to do is interview 2 to 3 agents. We're all different. There's about 5,300 agents here in the Pikes Peak area, all different levels of skills, ability, expertise. And so start interviewing people to find the right mix for you.
Okay, what was that number again? How many?
There's about 5,300.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we're talking to one of the best, right?
Oh, thank you.
We have a list of questions for her that are really, really well. How long have you been an agent, though?
Well, I've been an agent for 10 years. I'm in the top 1% here in the Pikes Peak area and across the country, and I've lived here for 25 years.
See, great selling points right there.
Yeah.
So if someone is definitely trying to sell their home, what are some of the areas of specialty that you have?
So I help all different types of sellers, everybody from people who've just bought their first home up to luxury homes and everything in between. I know the area well. When people are starting to interview sellers, there's a lot of things you need to know about different agents as you're really vetting them to find the right mix for you. Remembering, for most people, your home is your largest financial asset. And there's also a lot of emotion tied into it. So it's more than just selling a thing. There's a process through it. So you want to make sure you're partnering with somebody who understands not just the thing and how to help you sell that and at the highest proceed, but also can guide you through the process with as little stress as possible in a reasonable amount of time. So I have at least 13 questions that I feel you need to ask your agent. Everything from their experience to how they market to how they sell. Do they understand the neighborhoods? There's a lot of information you really want to know.
Of course, those are great green flags to look for when you're interviewing somebody. Now, when you're checking reviews for agents, what should we look for?
Well, one thing, we have so many ways we can look and check out people. One, of course, is word of mouth. We often get reviews and recommendations from people we know and trust. Everybody knows about a dozen realtors, I've learned. So I like people to go a step further and do some online research. And people write reviews, particularly if they've had a bad experience. We're always quick to share the bad. Very rarely do we look for the good. So start doing some online looking. Of course, Google's a great way, Realtor.com, Zillow, Better Business Bureau. That's another great way to look for vetted agents who have good recommendations or have had issues, and how did they deal with them.
And especially when folks work with you, what's some of the experience that they can expect to see?
Well, I'm in the top 1% of realtors in the country, and I love what I do. So I have a very refined process, and I like to bring value to my clients by actually getting out and marketing. I have a robust marketing program. A lot of it is online because we know most people bring their home search to line first. So ask agents things like, what is your sales price to list price ratio? How many homes did you sell last year? The ones that didn't sell, why, and what did you do about it? Because it is not as easy as putting your home online and hoping that it sells.
See, great information. If anybody wants to get in contact with you, how can they do that?
All my information's right here.
Right here on the screen. So make sure you get in contact with Marquesa. She knows everything that you need to know about buying a house or selling a house. Once again, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.